All right, today's another day to get to a bag. I'm not sure what's going to happen today. Never sure what's going to happen. We show up to the charts, perform an analysis, come up with a bias, and look to execute. That's all we do every single day. Is every day a green day? No. But we're going to stack up enough green days to make up for the red days. That's the goal. All right. But alrighty, we're gonna do a quick top-down analysis as I grind down my bud for my wake and bake. Even though I've been up for a couple hours, just got back from taking the kids to daycare and making a Home Depot run. Let's start painting. Alrighty. My nigga, yeah. All right. We are going to see what we got today. Let's get my shades on. Not my shades, my glasses on so I can see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Alrighty. Let's see if we can see the money clearly. Damn, this fucking sun. Glaring. Glaring into my shit, boy. Ugh. Alright, yeah, it's much better. Let's get some overhead light. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Alrighty. So, real quick, I want to get this done. Real quick. Let's go ahead and get some that background music pumping. Alright, got the vibe set. I really want to get some candles lit in here too. I need to really clean my desk off. I got a lot of crap on my desk. I gotta clean it off. But that's gonna be another time. Now we finna get this paper plane prepped and ready to go so we can take flight right into the markets. I don't know what's gonna happen today. I'm hoping to get a little bit of movement. We've been in consolidation. Like, we're still in the same range from yesterday. So we're gonna see if we can finally get out of the range. Right now we're looking at the daily chart on MNQ. So let's see. Looks like we're pushing down still. Looks like the bearish move is still the move we're looking for. Let's get some of these. Just want to be able to see these candlesticks clearly. There we go. Okay. So I'm still bearish here. I'm still looking to potentially come and fill these wicks in. We still have yet to fill in the gap from the open of the week. Is that the open of the week? No, that's from Christmas actually. No, that's not from Christmas. That's from last week. That's from the 19th of December. So we got a gap that we haven't filled yet. So I'm looking to fill that gap. Let's look on the weekly. On the weekly, we're looking like we can go ahead and start to push bullish, though. All right, so price can go either way. The weekly looks like it can go either way. So let's jump down out to the month real quick, because we got to remember, we got to keep in mind this, because today is the last, tomorrow is the last trading day of the month. So we want to see what the monthly looks like, so we can kind of get a determination on what we might get today. So last month, November, bearish. Looks like we're forming a top here. Wick all the way down to here in November, and this is the doji that we're currently printing for December. If I can back it's a little too loud. Yeah. So December is currently a doji candle with 2 days left to spare. I'm honestly looking for it to finish off looking bearish, but the way it is, it can go either way. It doesn't have to go far for this to flip green. I just don't see this looking like, I don't see it looking like a green candle without it coming all the way back up to here, which is a possibility. So this is going to be a target for me here. I'll make that blue. That's a target if we go bullish. But if we go bearish, I'm really kind of just looking to take it down here into this zone here, just to give it more of a body, but it could extend down further. So anything can happen. I'm not bullish or bearish. I'm kind of right in the middle. If we drop down into the lower time frames, we're looking bearish, but that doesn't mean that we can't bounce off of this support level here. So that is kind of where we're at. This is a support level, so the question is, are we going to break to the downside or not? So now we're currently printing a bearish 4-hour candle that has 15 minutes left on it to go. Once that candle is finished, that tells me that I would like to see another bearish candle follow. But it's not saying that it's going to happen because, like I said, and I'm going to repeat again, we are currently sitting at this support level right here. So the question is, are we going to break through it? All right. All right. It's looking real bearish here. All right, so let me get the 15-minute candle. That's what we're currently printing. We're currently printing our orb candle, which is much smaller than yesterday's candle. For reference, this blue range right here from top to bottom was yesterday's 15-minute open candle. Today, it's looking like it's just this. So that tells me that we're very, very likely to get a breakout and fast today. So I think we're gonna get some movement. This is our 15-minute open candle that is finishing in less than 10 seconds. Boom. All right, 15-minute candle is printed. I'm ready for a breakout in either direction. If we start to push to this downside, I am jumping in to sell immediately. Only because of the size of this candle. This is not a candle where we're gonna be able to sit inside this and range bound all day. We're gonna push. The question is in which direction. So I'm going to be taking an aggressive attempt, but we're going to be trailing stops tightly. See, I can use the midline as my stop loss fairly easy here with once we start to break out, and then we can start trailing behind every 5-minute candle. So it looks like we may start to go ahead and get it soon. And I hope I can get a quick one and done because I didn't realize that I ran out of coffee. I had 1 K-cup left. I'm drinking that now. I usually drink like 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day. I only have 1 a day. So I'm a little bit sad about that. So we're gonna still look for a close outside the range, but we're gonna be a little bit more aggressive today. So we're just gonna look for the 3-minute close and the retest and then push down. Still gotta follow the rules of we need a close. Normally I'll look for a 5-minute close, but on a situation like this, I'm gonna look for the bearish close. See, look, it looks like we're using this level as a support level. We're bouncing back off of it now. think I think the buys are about to load. Those buys are about to load. Let me zoom out a little bit more so I can see this trend line again. Yeah. Great trend line here. Touch, touch, touch. Now we're breaking through, retesting this side and the support level. So seeing if we can go ahead and start pushing out to the top side, we should have a good trade here. Like I said, I really like to get a one and done. I don't need a lot today. If I can get a few hundred, just so we can kind of get back right on the account, start getting back right before the end of the year. I don't need it all back. December's been getting the best of me, so if we could just get a little bit back on December, finish off the month a little bit strong, that'll be nice. All right. We're pushing back to the top of the midline, to the top of the parallel channel here, top of the range. Bullish move here. I'm liking this bullish move here. We're getting a nice strong push. Actually, I want to see what this looks like on the 4 hour. Oh yes, I love it. Okay, well, all right, hold on. I don't want to miss it because it's happening. It's happening here.
Order filled.
All right, we're in. We're in. This is my one and done. I can go ahead and just get off the market for the day. Win or lose, we're out of here after this trade. I got other shit I want to do. Got a lot of paying to do. All right, so we might have one. We're gonna go ahead and trail this in. No, we'll keep it at the midline. We'll keep it at the midline. I think we're gonna get a strong push here. I want to be able to give it some space for the pullback too. But we're looking decent right now. I like it. I like how the 4 hour is flipping completely. So if we can get that 4 hour to push up here, that'll be nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to treble behind the 5 minute candles. So I need this 5 minute candle to push, and then the next 5 minute candle, that'll allow me to trail behind this one. Doing a false breakout thing here though. I don't like that. The one thing I don't really want it to happen is to come back and retrace all the way down into there. Oh, fuck, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. All right, we'll keep it there and be patient. Let's just see what happens. For a split second, real quick, split second off camera. You can still hear me though. Still being indecisive. And one thing that sucks is like, say, all right, we're still trading within a range, which is something that I don't necessarily like to do, but we're getting the open range breakout of today's candle. So, but we're still within this range from yesterday, which sucks. But I think the fact that we're breaking out of this range here tells me that we should be able to at least get a nice push up to here. But yeah, let's see what we can get. We need some follow through here. It's not happening. It looks like it's pushing against us right now. Yeah, looks like December wants to continue to fuck me up. Let's see how we get this 5-minute close here. Yeah, we're gonna see how we can get this 5-minute close. What we really want to see is this 5-minute close outside of this range. So we want to see it close above here. We got 30 more seconds, and we want to see this 5-minute. We want to see this candle close outside of this range here. That's what we're looking for. All right, we're looking good here. So far, this is looking really good here. Yeah, that's nice. I need to keep on keeping on. Now at this point, we're gonna go ahead and trail to BE. So we're securing my $20 for the day. So if this comes all the way back against me, I'm not risking any money anymore. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful push. This is why I love when I see a small open range 15-minute candle. You get that small open range 15-minute candle. I'm gonna repeat myself because I wasn't on camera, but this is why I love that a short open range candle typically means you're gonna push out of that zone. See, the difference is this blue channel is yesterday's 15-minute open candle from here to here. And then in comparison, here's here. You can't range bound trade in a small candle like this. This is what we did all day. We just range bound traded inside this candle all day. I got faked out here, took the loss. This, we're pushing. I'm looking to take this at least to the top of this level right here. We're gonna retest this high right here. So this is what I'm looking for here. At least here, but I do believe we can continue. about to get a new 4-hour candle opening here. I'm really expecting that 4-hour candle to just push. I don't even think it's gonna give us any kind of a pullback. It's gonna open and immediately it's gonna give us a nice little push. And I may trail aggressive so that we can get, because we might start to get that 15-minute pullback down into the range here, and then I can get a second entry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trail aggressive here. I think I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in my 250, my 1-to-1. I'm gonna lock in my 1-to-1 here, especially if we can get this to close bullish. Let me see what happens with this closure here. I wanted to lock in the 1-to-1, but it's not available yet. All right. Oh, okay. No, not yet. I was about to say, damn, we're starting a new. All right. I think we might start getting that pullback here. That might give us an additional entry. Yeah, we're starting to get that pullback for the additional entry. Let's see how we finish this here. All right, we're gonna lock in this 200 and wait for it to come back.
Order filled.
So we're up. All right, we didn't get a 200, we got 175, but I do think we're gonna get back, we're gonna get another entry here. So what I'm looking for, I'm gonna look for, and we're gonna take this down a little bit. We're gonna take a little bit less risk off. Yeah, I wanna see price pull back a little bit here. I want to see if we can get an entry here. I want an entry within this zone. Somewhere within this zone is where I want my entry. All right, so we've already locked in 175 on the day. I want to see if we can get a little bit more off the top, maybe another 175. All right, we're pushing into the zone here. Monitoring this on the 1 minute because I want to see where the price looks like it's starting to change back to a bullish movement, because right now it looks like we're getting the correction. We're getting the 3-candle pullback here. Let's see if we're going to get a 4th red candle and if we can respect the zone. See, it looks like it wants to push back out of the zone. Now on the 5-minute. 15-minute. All right, yeah. So what we want to see is we don't want to see price break this zone here. We kind of want to see it make a perfect touch to the level here, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to come all the way back to tap in like that. This might be enough to send it.
Order filled.
All right, we're back in. to see this support hold here. Newfound support. Want this to hold. We can start pushing to attack another high here. So right now we're really testing the bottom half of that. We don't want price to break down here. But this gap is like my last defense here. We really want to see price respect this level and start to push. What I'm liking is we're continuously getting closes above the range. We haven't broken down and closed inside the range yet. That's not to say that that can't happen on this next candle though. But hopefully we respect this and we start to push back up from here. Yeah, see, that's not looking too pleasant here. All right, what we really want to see here is this 5-minute close outside the range. Again. Yeah, this last push ball, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. That's not looking like it's gonna finish out well for me at all. Yeah, it's not looking like it's gonna go in my favor. We definitely want to see this start to flip soon. It's not looking too good for me here. I feel like I should be out of this already. I feel like I should be out of this trade already. Yeah, we completely folded this. I should have been out of this already here. Yeah, I should have been out of this.
Order filled.
All right. Yeah. Decisions. See, now this is turning into the false bullish breakout. That's what this is turning into. So if we start to push out the opposite end, I will be in the cells. We're still looking for one more exit out of this. One more, whichever way it goes out of this, whether it goes back outside this way or it pushes out to the bottom, whichever way it goes, it's going that way. So I'm gonna take one more attempt. So we're just gonna wait for it to push out the direction that it really wants to go. coming to test this level again too, so we really have to be careful for the snapback here. Because we can still just be, this 4-hour candle could just be making its own touch here to this level before it snaps back up. Gotta be aware of that too. It's like the range within the range. Got multiple of them. Look at all this wick projection. Every time sellers get here, the buyers keep on like boom, boom, boom. Every time. What's gonna happen this time? What's gonna happen this time? Who's gonna fold? Buyers and sellers have been really holding this line here. If this is the bottom, I'm definitely loading back up for sales. Like if we don't break this, see if we break this low, then we're breaking. But we're still range bound. We're shifting. It looks like we're shifting structure here. This is the low. Let's see, we haven't broken that high. And this is the high that's really been established. All right, I've been watching Joe Budden podcast while I have Mike muted. He's talking about what Nicki Minaj did at he's talking about what Nicki Minaj did at Turning Point. So I wanna pull that up real quick. Pull that up real quick. Just wanna pull up a little clip real quick. Nicki Minaj Turning. I just want a clip of what I want like a highlight clip of what she actually said. I don't want to see there's so many reaction videos. Let me share that screen. Let me share this screen. I want to change screens. How about change screens? Alright, we're gonna stop sharing real quick. Alrighty, share. Alright, so real quick, I just want to see if we can get a little gist of what the fuck Nicki did. Let's look at a short real quick. Where's my audio?
Politics. What was kind of the turning point for you? Yeah.
What was the turning point? Well, I just got tired of being pushed around. Yeah. Sometimes you just get tired of it, and then you realize, wait a minute, I have something inside of me that's stronger than what's out there. That's right. So when you've had enough, you realize, wait a minute, why do I even care about these people and what they think? Who are they? They don't even know who they are. So I'm not going to back down anymore. I'm not gonna back down ever again.
Amen. So why now have you been involved with speaking about?
Back out of there. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck everybody like, cause I don't know. I ain't heard shit. I'm trying to figure out where the uproar is coming from. Pause this shit. Right. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck did she say here. Hold on, because we're not gonna miss the trade on this either. Let's see. All right. Still no trade happening. Let me put this up on another screen so I can see it while we're looking at this. All right. So I still got see the trade over here. So nothing's happening yet. All right. Let's listen to a quick breakdown. Let's see if we can find it. Oh shit. I want to break down with clips. He's talking about the poor Trinidad. Shit. What is Turning Point? Like, that's what I don't know. Like, it's the Charlie Kirk shit, I'm guessing. That's why Erica Kirk is involved with this. I don't see. I've never really cared for Nicki Minaj as a person or to hear her talk. Love her music. Well, I mean, I like the features she's on. I ain't never really listened to none of her albums, but like just that little short that I played, like I don't like the way she sound. I'm trying to figure out which is the best clip I should watch to actually just to quickly get what I'm looking for. Who's that? Was that Flip? No, that ain't Flip. So I guess like just reading these headlines, it looks like it's all about the fact that she's like joining the MAGA side for my guy. I guess she said some shit that really makes it seem like she's going full MAGA. I don't want to click on what Umar's talking about. Let's see. Yeah. Epstein files reveal shocking picture. Nicki Minaj turning point. Let's see what TMZ had to say.
Spielberg was such wanted to like work with his brother for the rest.
And so then
Few days before Christmas.
Change.org with Kim Pratt.
New movie.
That.
He said,
Okay. Same scenario. I'm kicking your seat.
we'll go outside and settle this.
Wait, you went?
I don't even
Amber
see
cut
what
off. He's like,
Because we endorse Trump that we just hate gay people and trans people. It's just not true.
Buckle up, party
nothing.
people, because the TMZ After Dark Tour has hit Hollywood. Get ready.
I
So
see
he follows-
nothing about Nicki Minaj.
vote. So go for it.
this.
No.
You're
There's nothing about that in there. Who are these people? I want to be careful where I click on too, because I don't know these people. Mark, what the fuck you got to say? What you
Hip hop
got to say?
artist Nicki Minaj joined Charlie Kirk's Widow's Grief Tour at Turning Point USA's conference. Now, before we get to what she had to say, I just want to review the weekend of events. Kirk was assassinated earlier this year on a college campus in Utah. And at this conference, Turning Point USA made a recreation of the tent where Charlie Kirk was murdered so people can take selfies in it. Weird. You know, widow Erica Kirk endorsed Vice President J.D. Vance, city vice president in 2028. A weird thing to do before he's going to run. Vance closed out the conference after Nicki Minaj's comments. It seems like, in many ways, and I don't mean to sound simple or offend her, purely simple, but it does seem like the assassination of Charlie Kirk being used to position J.D. Vance to be president, which is that when she was remember that she was talking to a woman whose husband was assassinated. It was a weird choice of words. I'm not saying anything. Husband was assassinated. It was a weird choice of words. Remember that she was talking to, now, it's a weird word to use, and refer to him as an assassin. Now, remember that she was blonde hair, blue eyed girls wanted to make brown girls feel special, black and brown girls feel special. I was like, no one ever said you did, Nicki. No one ever thought that you should do that. No one has ever accused you of doing that. Like, this all lives matter shit is not necessary here. No one thinks that calling black girls beautiful is an affront to white girls, right? Uses because whenever blackness gets talked about or censored, they feel like it's coming at the expense of their own.
All right. You know, honestly, I don't care. I don't care enough. All right. Let's get back to sharing the right screen. Stop share. Get us back in the right corner. All right. Cool. All right, so we're still in consolidation. I just took a premature entry here, but we are in the buy. I feel good about it still. I do think that we're going to go ahead and get this push up. I think we're going to get a significant push up over the next 5 to 10 minutes. Bonnie, get away from that paint. All right, so we're in. I like where my stop is below the midline. I'm actually gonna trim it even more. I'm gonna get it right on the midline. So we're only risking a little bit less than 200. And as soon as we can get a little bit of a push above this level, I should be able to trail my stops to break even here. My nigga. We really want to see a nice push above this level here within this next 5 minutes especially, because we want this next hour. See, I like how this candle is pushing, but it can easily push back down and finish bearish. We want it to finish higher. The higher the better. If we can get it to flip bullish in this last 5 minutes, then we know we really got one. But this extreme bounce off of this level just tells me that we should be going to push higher still. I do believe this 4-hour candle is going to flip bullish. Alrighty. But win, lose, or draw, this is for sure my last trade of the day. I like the push so far. I want to see if we can get that follow through though. We need that follow through. We don't need this to snap back and push back inside the range. So we really need it to close. I want to see it keep pushing and a nice close outside of this range. So that way this next hour that's about to start in less than 2.5 minutes has enough space to pull. Just do a little slight pullback, and then we can get the continuation. I really want to see us close a little bit higher in this range. That would be preferred. If it starts to snap back here, it's probably not looking the greatest. So I kind of want to, let's protect ourselves from that. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to go above break even. Locking in $10 above break even. So win, loser, break even. There's no losing anymore. We're just going to go ahead and secure at least that 10. We're only down 47 on the day so far. So that'll make it 37 on the day. And then we'll just be done for the day. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Exactly what I wanted to see. Let's see if we can go and test these highs. We got 1 more minute left in this hour. So if we can get up to here in this last minute, that would be beautiful. Let's see it flip. Let's see this going push up and flip. Yeah, nice push here, nice push. Really want to see if we can test that top level here. Really, let's see if we can get this to flip. Hey, what up, my nigga? See if we can get this winner right here. Hey, do me a favor, bro. Hit the like on that YouTube. So if I can get a little like on that YouTube stream every day, that should help. Get people to be able to see that shit. Now I don't like what the fuck is happening right now. It's pushing back down in this last minute. I don't like that. We got 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't really like that close. Hopefully we don't need to push down too far here. We got such long wicks here that it's like I'm afraid I'll get wicked out before the continuation. But we're protected from any loss here. I really don't want to see that shit wick me out and then continue on in my direction. And a nice push here. Nice push. I'm gonna try to trail behind each 5-minute candle. So right now we're underneath the low of this 5-minute candle. What am I moving? And what we want to see, we just don't want to see the next 5-minute candle pull back below this one. So that's pretty much what we're looking for. But we've locked in 80, so that'll put us back in the positive if we do get stopped out. Really want to see this flip bullish and start to push. It's almost there. It's almost there. That shit wants to go. We got a lot of nice wick action. Let's get rid of some of this some of this noise so we can see these wicks clearly. Got some great wick action. Nice rejection off of this level here. So if we can get this 4 hour to flip bullish and even push and break this high, we should have a nice day. If we can get to here, I'll be happy. That'll be about a $600 day. Starting to flip bullish. We just need that shit to push. We just need that shit to push. That's it. Love to see it close above here. We want to see it close above this last closure high. If we can get that, then we should be able to fill that wick in as well. So we got 40 seconds on this close. We want to see this close above. We don't want to reject. And if it fails to close above here and this next candle sweeps the low, it's going to continue to pull back. So I like where my stop is. We shouldn't have to pull back to where my stop is if we're going to stay bullish. Oh, there we go. That's a nice push. Nice little push there. We needed to close up here. Boom. We got the closure up here. Perfect. Let's see if we can stay above it. See if we can stay above it. This wick can come down here, maybe even fill this gap, but I want to just stay above this level and keep pushing. Slight pullback, not bad. Not bad on the pullback. I don't mind it coming back a little bit further. You can come back a little bit further. You can violate the line a little bit. Come and fill this gap right here. But we do want you to push back above. We want you to close above this level. That's enough of a gap fill there. I'm happy with that. It can go bullish from here. If we can get a close above this level, I'm going to trail my stop underneath this candle as long as it doesn't keep pulling back. So we're floating 220 plus in profit where we're at currently, but we needed to get back above this blue line here. We don't want this to push down too far. Yeah, that's more like it there. We needed to close above here. Just gotta watch and see what it do here. That's it. Nothing else to do except watch. Oh damn, for real, that's crazy. All right, one more minute. Let's see what happens in this last minute. See how we get that close. Really want to see this close above this blue line for the confirmation for me that we're going to continue up. It looks like we might get it. We got 30 seconds. It's starting to push back above the blue line. Can we get this to flip bullish as well? Let's see. I don't know. 25 seconds. What's it finna do? It looks like it wants to close bearish. What's it gonna do? It's straddling that motherfucker right now. Straddling the line. What's it gonna do? Looks like we're gonna get the bearish close. Looks like we're getting the bearish close. That's unfortunate. What's the 15-minute look like? 15 minutes still looks solid though. 15 minutes still looks solid. So yeah, we just really want to respect these lows. And I'm not trailing here yet because we might get that 2 candlestick pullback look before the continuation. So until we close above here, I'm not trailing yet because it can still pull back some. It'll pull back right here. So as long as we respect this low, I want to stay in this trade. I'm about to go off camera so I can spark my paper plane. But you can still hear me, so I'm still talking. It's like, do I want to get down here below this? Nah, I think I still want to hold this. Still want to hold this level here. But once we can get back and close above here, so on this 5-minute, yeah, we need this 5-minute to close above. We can close above here, then I'll go ahead and trail to right here. Which that'll lock in like 150. This is what I want to see, but I need it to follow through. Like it keeps on rejecting right here. It's like it's like this is the line that the buyers can't get through. They can't get through this line right here. And I need them to. Come on now. Got 2 minutes left. What you gonna do? 2 minutes left on this 15. I need this 15 to close above. I'm ready for a day where price just pushes and I can get a nice move within like the first hour or two of trading, and I can get tell out the way. Like this is, I'm just ready to be done for the day. I got other shit I want to do. I need this shit to go. Like this shit just keeps stalling around. Can you just push? But man, this was a great launching pad. Like this was, there was a lot of confluences here. Great fucking launching pad. Like getting in a buy from down here would have been great. So I'm back testing. I'm back testing structure again too. So I'm not only going to be taking orb setups all the time. I'm back testing just using structure. You zoom out and look at this. Like this is just a great formation right here. We got this trend line that we're violating. This trend line, boom, boom. We should be getting a nice bullish push up here. Okay, so we got a decent 15-minute closure. Decent. Not the greatest, but it did close above the blue line. Now we gotta see what this next 15-minute wants to do. I'm not trailing yet because I want to give this 15-minute candle enough time to pull back a little bit. It doesn't have to, but I want to be cautious. If we could get above this green line, then I'm trailing here. Alright, finna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. That's nice. This is what I want to see here. All right, 150 locked in. We're floating 280, 290. Really want to see us get above here. If I go here, how much is that? 230. I think I might lock that in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and lock in that 230. Just because we've already broken this high, I don't necessarily want to see price come back down to like fill this gap. There's a lot of chop in here, so it doesn't need to come back down at all. If it starts to fail here, if we don't break this high and it starts to fail here, I think that means we're just going to be in chop for the rest of the day. Because we got to keep in mind here that we are still trading within this fucking range from yesterday. This is yesterday's open range candle. We still haven't broke out of that. We just have a smaller open range candle today. So we're trading based off of that, but we gotta keep in mind that we may still be in the chop factory because we're still within this range from yesterday. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. I would like to trail back to the top half of this at least. If we can get back to the top half of this, that'll be a nice day. We're floating 3 in profit right now. Yeah, we can get to the top of this. My take profit is 1K, but that'll be probably like a good 750. Currently floating 3. I really want to see this 15-minute candle break these highs here. There's a nice level of support right here that I want to see broken. Touch, touch, touch. Every time we get right here, we bounce back off. I want to see if we can push through here. That's some action on. You know, as this year's wrapping up, I just feel like motherfuckers gotta I just been thinking like I need to stop being greedy when it comes to the market and really just approach the market with like a gratitude mindset of I'm blessed to be able to come sit down at this chart and within a couple of hours potentially make a few $100s instead of being like, dang, I only made a couple $100. Like I've locked in $230. I've only been sitting at this computer for an hour and 45 minutes since I've been live. The fact that I can say, all right, yo, I just locked in 230. I'm floating $400. Like if I can make $400 and get out the way, that's a good day. And I gotta be grateful and like show some gratitude. So like when I sit down at the charts, I need to stop having that greedy mind and be like, oh, I need that big day. I need to have the $10,000, $15,000 day. It'll come. But for now, we just need to be grateful. Like boom, we have 350, almost 350 locked in on the day right now. I really shouldn't be trailing that aggressive. Where's my candle? Yeah, we should be here. It's pushing beautifully though. This is a great day. Great day, great way to end the year too. And my bro said, lock in that 400 and chill. All right, we're gonna try more aggressive behind these 1 minutes. So yeah, bro, we got the 4. I'm with you. We got the 4, my nigga. We got the 4. We got the 4 locked in, bro. If we can get pushed above here, we're gonna have that 5 locked in too. If we can get back pushed above here, we're gonna have that 5. Yeah, we're gonna lock. Yeah, we're gonna trail a little bit tighter. Cause yeah, we still, like we said, we still in this range. Yeah, we're still in this range, so we got to be careful. But I feel like we should be able to get the breakout. Don't come and get me yet. Don't come and get me yet. Stay up, stay up, stay up. Stay up. Don't do that. Stay up. Stay up. Come on. Push back up. Yeah, push back up. Push.
Order filled.
All right. We up 370 on the day. I think what I lose yesterday. I think yesterday I lost like 320. So we're up on the week now, barely 50. But we done for the day. About to go get some painting in. I got painting the crib. So finna go start taping up the floor and shit so we can paint these baseboards. But I'm out of here.